All right, let's continue our face-off. Take a little closer look at the user interface on our two contestants, Galaxy S4G and HTC Thunderbolt. They both operate on Android 2.2 Froyo as an operating system. They both have different user interface overlays. Samsung Galaxy S4G uses Samsung's TouchWiz 3.0, and the HTC Thunderbolt has HTC's, God, that's hard to say, Sense 2.0 UI overlay. Both of them have 7 different panels that you can customize. Either with, on the Galaxy S4G, either Samsung or Android widgets, bookmarks, application shortcuts, or contact information. Give you a look at some of the widgets themselves. There's a Slacker radio widget, YouTube widget. This is the Samsung clock stock widget. You can track a stock. Also tells you the time of day. This is the feed widget for Twitter. You can also use it for Facebook as well as MySpace. Google search and different areas of the phone you can search. Here's your power, news, weather, app widget, how many apps you have running, dual clock, and then Buddies Now, which allows you to add and call people rather quickly or send them a text message. So let's look at some of the widgets. On the Thunderbolt, again, you've got 7 different panels. And again, the widgets here can be either HTC or Android, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, or contact information. This is the reader, news reader on the Thunderbolt. This is their Twitter. Also does Facebook and MySpace. So there's a look at the two of them side by side. Bookmark widget. Here's clock, weather. Here's strictly your weather widget, and again it shows different cities. Calendar widget, and then your music widget. A little bit more customization available. Down here in the lower right hand corner you've got an icon you can tap on that opens up the personalization application on the Thunderbolt. You can change scenes, and basically scenes will determine that icons, excuse me, not icons, the widgets that are applied to the particular scene that you pick. You've got wallpapers, and again both of them support live wallpapers, as you can see there. And then you've got skins, which really change the overall look of the user interface. And you've got, what, 5 different ones that you can pick from. And again, you can put any background or wallpaper you'd like. And then as far as widgets are concerned, you've got almost 70 different widgets you can pick from HTC that you can use. If it will load them for us. Well, I guess you're going to have to take my word for it because I don't want to wait for it. Oh, look at that. There we go. So I think there's a total of 66 different HTC widgets, plus you have Android widgets. So there's a look at some of the customization available on both. Both of them have notification bars. They're both a little bit different. You've got shortcuts up here at the top for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, silent, and auto rotation for your display on the Samsung Galaxy S. On the Thunderbolt, you're going to get the last 8 applications that you ran, so you've got shortcuts back to those, along with your typical notifications. You can see I have some emails I haven't taken a look at yet on both. Other than that, they're both going to operate exactly the same way. Slide those up. All right, we've got our main menus on both. A little bit of difference here on the Galaxy S4G. It's going to slide left to right, right to left. On the Thunderbolt, it's up and down, as you can see. You've also got some indicators up here at the top that you can use as shortcuts on the Galaxy S4G as well. Moving from panel to panel inside the main menu. Home keys, holding down the home keys will open up the recent apps application. You actually have a task manager on the Galaxy S4G. You can see it right there. Downloaded applications. And on the Thunderbolt, you're going to get the last 8 applications, and you can use any one of those as a shortcut directly to it. Also, pushing down on the home key from the home screen on the Thunderbolt will give you a 7-panel overview, and you can tap on any one, squeeze the screen together to get back to the overview, pinch again, and get back to it, and move around that way. So there's a look at, or a comparison between the two user interfaces on our today's contestants, the Galaxy S4G and the HTC Thunderbolt. Let's take a look at the text input methods on both of our contestants, and we'll start with the Galaxy S4G. And we'll hold on here on the editor, and it should show us our text input methods, and you can see we have Samsung keypad as well as swipe. Here is our Samsung keypad, and what you can see is we've got speech to text available. Your smiley faces down here in the lower right hand corner. Punctuation and numbers are available there in the lower left hand corner. There's a look at it in portrait. Take a quick peek at it in landscape as well. There you go. And let's go back into portrait and let's try a little. Let's go into swipe because I'm assuming that's probably what you're going to use the most. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. All right, there's a swipe keypad. One of the things that's nice about Froyo is with swipe you also get speech to text, which you don't get on with Eclair. Call John on Tuesday. No problem with that at all. We don't get the capitalization, but it worked just fine. And let's try a little swipe for our meeting on Wednesday. Look at that. Just like an old pro. Not very quick, but I got it to actually work. So as I look at swipe, and obviously it works well, so does the speech to text. And here's a look at the swipe keypad in portrait. Excuse me, in landscape as well. All right, so there's our Galaxy S 4G. Now on the HTC Thunderbolt, there are actually 3 different text input methods along with speech to text. But what we're going to have to do to take a look at this is go back to our home screen, menu, settings, language and keyboard, touch input, keyboard types, and you can see we've got 3. We've got a QWERTY, we've got a phone keypad, as well as a compact QWERTY. Compact QWERTY looks like your what you're used to seeing on a BlackBerry. So you do have 3 different text input methods available. Let's go back here and we'll compose a message and we'll try a little speech to text. You do not obviously have swipe, as you saw right there. So call John on Tuesday. All right, call John on Tuesday. Again, we didn't get the capitalization. And then let's turn this for our you can see it picked it up there. We had a fixed Wednesday for us, capitalized for us, so that the portrait landscape keyboards both work very well. Speech to text works just fine. Also, one thing I wanted to take a look at that I forgot on the other, and we'll back up and take a look at it, the different attachments that are available in messaging on both. We'll go down here and we'll go to attachments, and there's a look at both of them. So you've got slideshows or pictures on both, videos on both, audio on both, direct links to cameras on both. Calendar option is added here along with the location option. You've got memo you can add here, slideshow. No, you've got calendars on both, contacts on both. So they're pretty close to the same as far as what they offer from attachments. Both of them really give you a good shot at attaching pretty much anything you'd like to in a text message or email message. So there's a look at some text input methods on our 2 contestants today. All right, let's wrap up our face-off today between T-Mobile's Galaxy S 4G and Verizon's HTC Thunderbolt 4G with our browser comparison. Got them both run off the same Wi-Fi network, have Flash fully enabled on both. And let's kick this off with Smartphone Envy. And we're off. I think that was pretty close. Looks like the Thunderbolt wants to get there first. And the winner is the Thunderbolt. And waiting on the Galaxy S 4G, and it is done as well now. A little sticky on the initial swipe. After that, very smooth. Double tap to zoom in. No problem. Pinch to zoom. Rewraps. Text fit to display. Double tap to zoom out all the way. Thunderbolt's very smooth. All right. Galaxy S 4G. A little sticky at first, but other than that, very smooth. Double tap to zoom in. There we go. Let's pinch to zoom. And double tap to rewrap it so it fits the display. There it goes. Takes it a little bit, but handles it quite well. Double tap to zoom out. All the way out. No problem. Renders everything on the page very well. All right, let's head over to slash gear. And we're off. Look pretty close. Again, it looks like the Thunderbolt wants to get there first. And it is the there we go, Thunderbolt. And then the Galaxy S4G right behind it. No issues on either one. Double tap to zoom in. Pinch to zoom. There it is. Pinch to zoom. Both of them very smooth. Very nice browsers. Alright, let's head over to CNN and try loading a video. Actually, that's not what I was after. Where are we? CNN, and we're off. And that was the, again, Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt took 3 out of 3 as far as speed. Both of them have no problem rendering any of the pages. Both of them are very smooth. Double tap to zoom in. Boy, I hate to spend more time looking at poor Japan getting beat up, but Motor of the Earthquake. Try that. Waiting for the videos to play.
Lawn gnomes, bird baths, and the competition are officially on notice. Introducing Craftsman turn-tight tractors. A best-in-class 8-inch turning radius, 30% tighter than any other tractor. Craftsman, trust in your hands.
For some reason, the Galaxy S4G didn't have a commercial to deal with. It went straight to the video, and it's hard to tell if it was choppy or not with the way the things were moving around in Japan at the beginning of that earthquake. If you've ever been in an earthquake, you understand how terrifying that really is watching that video. Anyway, so there's a look at our two. I would have to say that the Thunderbolt 4G seemed to load things a bit quicker and ran the flash video a little bit smoother, including the commercial, as compared to the Galaxy S4G. So anyway, there's a look at the two. Again, stop by smartphoneenvy.com. Check out written review, my winner of today's face-off, along with photos and videos from both of today's contestants. Hope the video's been helpful. Take care.